Hello everyone, my name's Gunnar, and I did my country analysis report on Denmark. Denmark is a Scandinavian country comprising the Jutland Peninsula and numerous islands. So that's my title right over here. And down here I have Hoga, which is the reason why I named my website Hoga Lifestyle, and this just explains what Hoga means down here. But onto the point, Denmark's resources. Denmark is about two-thirds the size of West Virginia. It has the highest percentage of arable land of any country. 62% of that land is devoted to agriculture, and Denmark has a population of 5.9 million, and the country has a labor force of 2.736 million people. The country's GDP is ranked 20th compared to other countries in the world, and Denmark is a modern market economy, and it consists of leading firms in pharmaceuticals, high-tech agriculture, renewable energy, and maritime shipping. Denmark is ranked 10th on its economic freedom compared to other countries, and to put this into perspective, the US is ranked 20th on the economic freedom list. And on to my current event and PPC graph. And so to sum this up in short of the event, like coronavirus affected all parts of the world, schools, businesses, and all that. And how it affected Denmark distinctly was that the coronavirus had a mutation in minks, and so the Danish government ordered the population of these guys right here to be killed, and that like totaled up to 17 million of them. So that affected Denmark's agriculture and the mink fur industry greatly. And so on the graph right here, you can see like the effects of COVID-19. So on to my country comparison data. Assignment number 2, I compared it with Finland, Norway, and Sweden. And the analysis of the countries and the situations of Denmark is that Denmark's inflation rate decreased from 0.8% in 2018 to 0.7% in 2019. And as we know, an acceptable inflation rate would be around 2%. And so in this case, Denmark might experience the consequences of deflation. Denmark's unemployment rate decreased from 3.07% in 2018 to 3.05% in 2019. So Denmark has a significantly low unemployment rate when compared to Finland, Norway, and Sweden. And so that's good. And Denmark's GDP increased from 327 billion in 2018 to 336 billion in 2019. So Denmark's GDP is lower than Sweden's, but it does have a higher GDP when looking at the GDP per capita. And so overall, the area of concern is Denmark's inflation rate. Because it is so low, it could lead to deflation, and deflation is a problem because falling prices lead to lower spending, and companies in Denmark would respond to this by slowing production, which results in salary reductions and layoffs. On to assignment number 3, the fiscal policy. I have my graph right here, it's expansionary fiscal policy. Because of the coronavirus outbreak, everything was pushed back, the economy was pushed back, and everything was like running slow, and they're trying to bring that growth back up again with initiatives and subsidies for businesses to help keep the economy growing. And so these are a list of the subsidies right here that are mainly affecting businesses. And onto the monetary policy. Here's my graph right here. What makes Denmark stand out from the other countries is that it's part of the EU, so it maintains a fixed exchange rate policy. And the fixed exchange rate policy means that Denmark's monetary policy is aimed at keeping the krone stable against the euro. So they can do this by an interest rate increase or an interest rate reduction. And on to my last assignment of trade. The top trading partners of Denmark are Germany, Sweden, Netherlands, Norway, and the United Kingdom. Germany is the largest trading partner, and this country is the largest trading partner due to geological and political factors. Denmark and Germany are neighboring countries that are very cooperative with each other. And the trade agreements, Denmark is a full member of the EU, and so its trade policy fundamentally aims at promoting free trade on a global basis and securing market openings with key trade partners. So the top 3 imports of Denmark are cars, refined petroleum, and packaged medicines. The top 3 exports are pharmaceuticals, electric generators, and pork. And so this pattern of trade does seem to be consistent with the country's comparative advantage. Denmark is a leading country in agriculture, so the land used for farming is an advantage to reduce large amounts of meat. And the healthcare system runs more effectively than other developing countries. And so all citizens in Denmark enjoy universal, equal, and free healthcare services. So the experience and innovation of Denmark's healthcare system is an advantage when creating pharmaceuticals. And the sanctions, so Denmark is a part of the EU, and so that means that the EU Council's decisions and regulations have direct effect in Denmark. And so to determine sanction individuals, the entities that Denmark relies on are from a list maintained by the EU. And so the restrictive measures in place include arms embargoes, travel bans against named individuals, import and export controls, the financial sanctions against the designated individuals and entities. And that's all I have time for, and my sources are right here in my bibliography. Thank you.